Let me just get this angle as right as it can be in this direction. Move my snacks out of the way. It's all pretty bright, hey? It'll adjust. We'll see how long the stream can last. Oh, what's up? 8:40 Flo. What's going on? Just seeing you guys are here. I think I should make another coffee. I've been up for a while. My sleep schedule is crazy. Yeah, another coffee. Sorry if that was in your headphones, me moving the chair. No, that would normally be a really good guess, Flo. That'd be spot on. Yeah, the camera's on the laptop. It's not that awesome. It's bright in this direction, so this is what you get. High level production value. Gotta look out. Coming for you, YouTubers. My mad verbal skills. It's fairly low tech here, but the one high tech, I would say, in quotes, high tech thing that is here is the coffee maker. It's pretty little righteous unit. Shade tree engineering continues. What's up, Rick? What's up, Flo? Cheers, cheers. Got a coffee, got a juice, got a water. Got more engineering work to do to strengthen that frame. It's too flexible right now, so I gotta start tightening things up. I'll go back into town tomorrow for a few hours for a group get together. Pack some things I forgot. Yeah, I was going to bring a jar of old yogurt to start some new yogurt out here. And one of the coffee maker pieces. Right now, I just have these cups and I don't like to use those. I just use those plain ground coffee. It's cheap, lasts a long time, it's good. Not a bunch of junk in it. But the head that fits onto this maker is I took it with me when I left here because I knew I'd be gone for a while, and I left it there, not coming back. So, boo boo, poo poo. Oh, right on, Rick. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit under the weather today. My head has got a drone to it, a wah 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 wah. So something's starting in there. I'll hit the old pharmacy tomorrow and pick up a 3-day antibiotic push. I don't do those very often, so and my ears are quite sensitive ever since I was a child. I'm not dizzy, just a droning. I can tell that some things are being squeezed. Yeah, like a sinus infection or something like. It's very familiar. Yeah, I've had the problem since I was a boy. Yeah. If I had been born in a different generation, they probably would have put tubes in my ears as a kid. But that was the wrong generation. We just dealt with it. And put holes in our ears. Oh. Yeah, not quite dizzy, but I can feel it. Yeah, I know the feeling. And like I said, I don't mess with antibiotics often. So simple amoxicillin, I think it's 850 or 750. Boom, knocks everything out. And then I'll get right back on a probiotic for the stomach after that. Oh yeah, okay, right on. It's been a couple of cool nights, so maybe it's just this, environmental adaptation. I don't worry about that. Getting sick is part of the deal. It makes me stronger. I've always felt this way. It can suck sometimes, feeling bad, like, nah. But I should have either been healthier to begin with so I could ward off such a cold, but I like to think I'm pretty healthy. So then I'm thankful that I'm healthy and these symptoms could be worse. And I'll assimilate it, I'll be fine. Like I said, I got the group meeting tomorrow, so I don't want to get everybody sick if I do have an infection. Yeah, well, that's lying. That's what all the people say. Flying high, April, shot down in May. So good, so good, so good. I've been eating like a pig for 3 days. Couple, 2, 3 meals a day, like a pig. So good. But I'm back on a fasting regimen tonight at 6 p.m. for 24 hours. And then I've got a longer, I'm just going to do a long series of 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., just no eating basically all day. So I either have to have an early breakfast or a late dinner, or both, or whatever. But that's it, just those 12 hours. But I'm going to do that for like a month. No particular reason, no real health reason behind it. I don't have any. Pretty good health wise, yeah, except for this silly cold that I might be getting. I did a little bit of work today. I'm like, I better not push it. I think I might be coming. So that I really should just chill and sip on tea. And oh, so what was I eating for 3 days? Well, okay, so I had um, it was all pork. I didn't pull any beef out of the freezer. I feel bad just eating beef by myself. Like that's a special thing to share with friends. But I had pork and a couple of pork steaks. Yeah. Yeah. So I defrosted two of those one day and had one for breakfast with eggs and like fresh pan au gratin potatoes that I made and onions and all that good stuff. And then the other one I made with some rice that I think I shared that I was making that one. It was like roasted corn with tomatoes and onions all tossed in with the rice, kind of like a Spanish rice style. And then I had a pork chop with the leftovers from that kind of a thing. What else? Some apples I ate with apples and honey. Two avocados. The other two I didn't get to fast enough. They were really just mush, and I was bummed out about that. I don't like wasting them. But this morning I had this morning I had some more pork. It was just like shaved pork, thinly sliced pork, and I made some more fresh pan potatoes, that pork with onions, and then again some more tomatoes and a 3 egg omelet. Seriously, just eating like a pig, not on purpose. Just I feel hungry, so my body is saying something. Eat up, Jim. Yeah, our farm really isn't producing much right now. I've been away from it for several months because you just couldn't be out here without the ability to clean yourself using a toilet, things like this. So we're starting over, and that's fine because it's actually the end of the rainy season. It's the best season to be planting. Um, and now I can build this greenhouse, and I'll kind of say it won't be like a true sealed in greenhouse. It's just in the shape of, and it'll have the shading netting over the top of it to reduce the intensity on the vegetables because they get moody in the Thai sun. But some really like it. So on the sun end where I'm building the greenhouse, that's where I'll grow those long beans that can grow all year round. I'll grow them all on that one hole and run strings back and forth, and they can climb the vines, go up in there. It's like 2 foot long beans, big long lentils, all year round. So those will be there and easy to access, easy to care for, right on the end. And then it's like a regular pitched gable roof, over 3 of the beds. I have to make one more. I really don't want to make one more. This one took a lot out of me. It was not easy, and it's not done, but I should be able to finish today. And then, yeah, we've got avocados and mango and date palms and coconuts, lemons, limes, palmettos, of course, lots of bananas. They call them falang here, different kinds of apples, durian, mangosteen, uh, just different rows of. We have this idea of a food forest, basically, that we want to grow, that is just a multitude of things you can walk through that are not really planned or road, just all growing in here. And then these beds up front are really just kind of more for our sustenance. Yeah, grow it, eat it kind of thing. So at least one of the full beds, 1.5 is what I was thinking, would be all just leaf lettuce because you can harvest it and regrow it so frequently. Yeah, that's tomatoes, peppers, potatoes. We've got aloe vera growing. I'll have to put the herbs somewhere else. We've got um, mulberry bushes over there, so that's good. We need some more of them. Yeah, I see more berries in the future. I definitely want to plant more. What's up, Bob Baxes? Thank you, thank you. Cheers. It's just quiet now. What's up, Tamuchi? The birds were all yakety yakking earlier, so maybe it's going to rain on me. I saw a mouse in here today. A little savage. It was a big one too. Yeah, it was pretty fat. So it's got to be getting something somewhere. My food stores are good and safe. No evidence of their tracks in there. So I'm on the hunt. Got to get me a cat. Put him to work. Yeah, this is a crappy camera, but I can take you for a little walk here. Like if you look back this way, it's all a long patio that overlooks a jungle river. I've got a mattress out here drying. Way over there, this is all bird netting to keep them from flying in here and crapping all over everything. They could pull back like drapes. This is a mango farm plantation. Behind that is date palms. This is all bananas and date palms. This is a separate room. Big old kitchen, some big rooms back there, extra bathroom, storeroom, tool closet, all that stuff, cleaning. Out this way, lots of bananas and date palms, and then we've got our gardens here that are getting raised up. That's the solar barn over there. That's it. That's the nickel tour. Pretty simple. No TVs, no microwaves, no Wi-Fi. I'm on my mobile data. Yeah, the interesting thing about drones here in Thailand, you have to register them, and to register them, you have to have them insured. Uh, they don't want to mess around with people having problems. So, from the onset of this technology in Thailand, they created a structure. I was actually considering getting one because I want to be able to fly just around our building to look in the gutters because it's 6 meters off the ground. Yeah, I don't want to go up there on a ladder just to look. So if I could fly around with the drone and look to see exactly where it's clogged, and then I can go just to that spot to clear it. And also be useful for chasing off birds. That'd be fun. Getting in some aerial combat with some pigeons. But yeah, I don't want to mess with all that registration and insuring it and stuff like this because then they'll know that you're insured and find a way to try and get the money from you. So just saying, there's nasty people everywhere. So for the birds, I think I'll get an airsoft gun. Don't need a permit for that. I'll shoot them. Yeah, we'll see. I wouldn't mind having a drone. I'd rather get a couple other good cameras first, before I'm flying around with one. I'm glad I didn't have one positioned outside while I was building that A-frame. This is version like 4.0. I didn't have any I didn't have any moments of frustration where I just blew up at all. Yeah, I was just calm about the whole thing. Okay, next step. Oh, all right, that's not working. Next step. Yeah, what can you do? Plumber's butt. Yeah. Oh, no, no, not too bad. I wear long enough shirts to cover my bum. I don't want to burn my tramp stamp. I want that to last a long time. I'm just joking. Well, even the gecko is laughing at me. All right, off access. Cheers. Thanks for rolling through here. I don't know. I stream all kinds of different stuff. I don't have any kind of consistency. I'll have to do a live stream just before sunrise because it's a party. It's the animals are, and frogs and birds and lizards are all going nuts just as the sun is starting to rise. Everybody's screaming. Excuse me for slurping. I sleep very deep here. I could have slept on the top of my head. I don't know. I sleep so deep here. I don't sleep as long though. I'm already an early bird, but I sleep so deep. Maybe I get all that I need so quickly. I'm up, ding, the morning. I mean, it's only like 9:17 in the morning. It feels like late afternoon. It's a pretty thick layer of clouds. I know it looks insanely bright, but it is not. It'd be a good day to lean back and watch comfort movies. Oh, got the new kitten, huh? Okay. Be careful. I actually saw a kitten here the other day. It's the first cat I've even seen in this entire area ever. But it was only one kitten, and he was bounding through the grass away from me. I'm like, oh, you little brown bomber, I'm going to have to find out who you are. Leave out some snacks. Find me a farm cat. I need a few of them. That's the problem, isn't it? There'll be more than a few quickly. There's a fair bit of rain to the north and west of here. Normally, that it's not going to come this direction, so only if the wind changes drastically. So we're in the shoulder clouds. That's why it's so overcast. Hmm. What else can I tell you? It's all good. That's what I can tell you. Too good. That's the day bed. It's the guaranteed nap taker. You recline in that, and you're taking a nap. That's just what happens. I suppose you'd have to have people with pretty good level of humor could give it some nicknames. Oh, How new is the new baby, Flo? Did you find it? Yeah, my head is drumming. I definitely have something going on in my sinuses. You're back with wet hair. Oh, jeez. Put a towel on your head. Nice. Yeah, I opened up the nap taker, this day bed. If you recline in that thing, you're going to take a nap. It doesn't matter. Could wake up, feel all refreshed, have a cup of coffee, sit in that thing, and take a nap. It's just always a perfect breeze. Ah, you had chores. I totally understand this. I have. I stopped again this morning. I came to an engineering conundrum, and I need to let my brain work on it. So now I already have a solution, and I can go back out there. But it looks like there's going to be some rain. So, okay, I chills. I chills. Oh yeah, you can't sit in the recliner yet. Yeah, right. No, I hear you. You got to plan your day about that thing. Like, I've got it ready. It's got like two different blankets on it, so control the heat level. It's all set, man. I'm done. I know it's just a matter of when. I'm looking forward to it. Mosquito net is ready, just in case. It's it's gonna happen. Yeah, that's good. Got to toughen up the body a little bit for the season. It's just like the hot season here. You really gotta not use air conditioning. You gotta just maybe on the really hot nights. But here there is none. So it's cold shower and a fan. And the evaporative temperature drop of about 10 C. Yeah, that's about the best you can do. Get some ice in your shorts. Yeah, I've been throwing around the idea of using this facility for doing some silent retreats for people. Just they come out here, they can unplug, just kind of dig into the dirt for a few days. Do some light chores here around the farm, help me or whatever. But just be here. Just be don't not required to do any labor. Oh, yeah, 6 hours a day, and then you can. No. If you want to, have something to do. Otherwise, you just be here for a weekend. or more, yeah, by the person or the group. Yeah, I know, it's been cultivating. It's been brewing. Yeah, I'd be a good host. I cook good food and I keep a clean place. So that could be good. We'll see. Yogi Jim. Oh my goodness, Yogi Jim. Zen Master. I mean, Yogi Jim, maybe like Yogi Bear, maybe that kind of a yogi. Yogi. No, just the caretaker. I don't have to be nothing. Caretaker of the property, caretaker of people, yeah. Many ways to be a caretaker. That's a that's a heck of a handle there, Flo. That's a mouthful. Jim will do. Jim's good enough. Yeah, I was without internet for like 2 days. And the only thing I was worried about was how other people would be worried about me. Like they couldn't reach me or I wasn't responding or oh something happened. Yeah, he's not on the internet. Like I didn't care. Like I better go take care of this real quick so other people don't freak out because I don't care. But I couldn't be doing this without it, so it's nice. Yeah, how many people in Bangkok? Just millions upon millions. Bring the family down here for a weekend together, hang out on the farm, have a fire, grill some stuff outside. Just be a family. I mean, it takes a few days. Even for me to just get back to the pace of what the nature is out here and the sounds and the you know it just takes a bit to really slow down for stress to come off that you don't know you were carrying. It's not a verbal thing or, oh, I'm letting this go. It just kind of it happens by being in a place like this. You know, Flo. You know the deal. Can you hear that weed whacker in the background? Very faint. Rain, 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 rain. There's always somebody whacking weeds. Everything grows so quick here. Yeah, it's really crazy. It gets out of hand fast. You gotta stay on it. I've got areas that are really gonna take a lot of work to clear again. Oh, you can hear it a little bit in the background? Okay, rain, 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 rain. Yeah, yeah. There's almost always one of them running during daylight hours within earshot. Just trimming between the orchards or the bananas or whatever, keeping the paths open. It does. It grows fast. You got to do a couple rows a day, or by the end of the month, your field is just you can't see it. Yeah. Well, then there's a road that's kind of on the inside of this hill range. There's a road at almost the base of it that follows it all the way. So you'll hear some big trucks reflecting off of that this direction sometimes. can hear that one. That's a big truck. That's one of those hot rodded out trucks with like the 72 mirrors down the side and the Michelin Man like little things on it, and I can see it now. Green LEDs, like they don't have these restrictions like they do in the U.S. where there's only certain colors of lights, and you know, there'll be a blinking rainbow floating down the road. You don't want to know what's in front of you. Or like a complete black hole. No lights, no headlights, no taillights, no nothing. Just la, 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 I'm driving on highway. La, la. No, that is not me. I can't honk like that. That's serious. That's some bass. That's some wonk. Oh yeah. I can, well, yeah. I mean, properly motivated by like broccoli and cauliflower, and yeah, cabbage. Oh, I know what you were saying. They might be coming this way. I don't know. I do realize that I need to build up a print library out here. Yeah, yeah. Simple vacuum bag, they got the Ziploc vacuum styles. Bag them, store them. That's what I did when I did my, I called it a fasting, a Wi-Fi fasting. Yeah, no phone or laptop use for anything. None. No use at all. Not just don't turn them on or whatever. Don't connect. Nothing. Correct. Just 24 hours. So I just read a book, and that was like 6 hours. It was this lady's book about her journey to the top of the Himalayas. Yeah, how she wound up going there, why she went there, the whole her whole background story of her childhood and difficulties in Central and South America, and just a really rough life, uh, and how she wound up on the top of the world and what for. It's pretty interesting story. I forget her name because that was the title. It was her her name was the title of the book, and she's written many other books. But I just asked a buddy. I said, "Hey, you know what? I think I'd like to read a book today. Whatever you suggest, I'll read." And he just pulled this one out and said, "Here, read this one." Okay. I didn't ask for a different one, so I read that. It's good. Oh, I told you about that. I'm really bad at those parts of trivia. Like I'll remember all the lyrics of a song, but not the title of the song, not the album it was on, not the group that sang it, none of the artists in the band, none of it. Like none of it. It's good. It's okay. It's consistent how my brain works that way. Yeah. Yeah, all this. I've got some books online, and I've got some book apps and things, and I like them. I do. But when I was like, well, you don't have internet, you can't. You don't have that much downloaded. What you can, what are you going to read? So it's good to have a couple of books around. It's also good to have maybe a couple of manuals for different repair items and stuff like this. I know how to do a lot of this stuff, but it would be good to have I'm just thinking for other people, yeah, when the power's out, how to fix something, to put the power back on, how to check it, yada yada, yippity yippity doo. See, this I'll know how to make a bunch of different recipes. That's for sure. I can cook in a, a lot of different styles of food authentically. That's why I'm not a small man. I eat good. If there were a style of I have a few style of shows that I like to watch. I like to watch, honestly, there's some racing channels that I like. Um, but mostly it's a lot of cooking. But I don't follow anyone like, oh, when's the next season? I don't care about backstories. I don't care. I'm just watching the recipes and the food. I don't care what. If I don't get ideas, and I'll make it. I came out here this week with just the bare necessities for a week of living out here, so I'm not too creative. But, don't have a lot of options for creativity this week, but still eating good, man. Not losing weight, that's for sure. Okay. Hear those dogs? One, two over here now. And then it'll go quiet. I do this like 3 times a day. Once in the morning, once in the late morning, and then once in the evening. They just have a bark up. Everybody gets to howl, and then they shut up, go back to sleep. Boom, over. There's this like salamander type lizard here. He's got a real big, wide type of mouth, like a salamander. And one of their traits of dominance is by like beating their chin. Bump, bump. They kind of thump it, bump, 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 against something that makes sound. So they get on the top here of the roof or on the top of the rooms, the ceiling, and like do drop the. So you hear this knocking, going, what, is there someone at the door? You gotta, it's a sound to get used to at night when you're sleeping because it sounds like somebody's knocking, like ding, 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 huh? You put a sock on. Hey, one at a time. Yeah, I need to make some tea and I need to refill my water. I gotta start pushing fluids. yeah. We are arming up. Tea, water, juice. Sorry. Ooh, nice. I like good oatmeal. Rolled oats. Got a little natural honey. Yeah, that's something that didn't make the list. Why did I not put oatmeal on the list? No problem. I'm going to tell them tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's two lizards trying to show off now. They're like, ding, 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 ding. They're having a headbanging competition. They're real rockers. Hardcore, man. Yeah, oatmeal is awesome. Sure you did, Flo. Apparently you didn't. See? This is a Freudian slip. Huh? Yeah, I also had a lot of cream of wheat as a kid. In the winter, it was another hot cereal. I still would like that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Bananas or whatever on it. Yeah. Cinnamon, all that. When mom wasn't looking, heaps of sugar real quick. Stir it in. Yes, yes, dump it. No, I didn't for sure. Ooh, hot, hot, hot for the tea bag is hot on my fingers, really hot. Oh yeah, rice pudding. Yeah, they've got kaltom here. Is rice soup. You know, Cow is rice and tom is soup. Kaltom. This is a regular breakfast soup here. They'll crack an egg in the top of it and it'll cook in the soup. So it's like and fried onions and garlic. Kaltom. Yeah, I don't get on with sugar too much anymore. But I do like to have this natural honey. It's really nice in a coffee or like right now in a tea. That's nice. The honey is local. These folks have a hive and they had bees before and they had a disease or something and they all died off or whatever. So, I'm told them it's time to consider starting that back up. It's not really easy to make money in small batches, but it's at least consumable. And that's, good, healthy. It's good for our crops. And so why not? Yeah, it's natural honey. It's no BS. There's a lot of BS, of course, around that's just sugar, right? But this is real honey. That's good tea. Jasmine. Yeah, so I purposely didn't bring out the yeast because it's in the cooler in town. So I want to bring out yeast and flour so I can make some bread again out here. I got to get rolled oats. Yeah, so I got a whole list of things I didn't bring. One step at a time. I didn't want to, I don't know, I didn't, I mean, this was the first testing of how the fridge ran on we're totally off grid. Everything is by solar power right now. We're not even connected to the public source anymore. Refrigerator, freezers, every lights, got all my laptop, cell phone charging, fans, water pumps. Yeah, jasmine tea, love it. Yeah, my one of my friends here, she's like a tea head or something. I don't know what you would call it, but a tea sommelier, tea tea. Anyway, she has a lot of different teas and stuff, and I'm real simple. Yeah, I don't. I I really started liking tea when I was first stationed in the UK. Yeah, my first base was over there, and their dark breakfast tea, but they like it with sugar and cream. And I was like, oh, this is a breakfast right here. So I still like it a little bit like that, but the honey does the sweetness for me, and I don't go full cream. I actually like non-dairy fat, no dairy fat milk if I'm gonna have it. Yeah, tea head. No, just the black tea, the breakfast tea. I don't like Earl Grey too much. It's got a weird tongue texture. Chamomile knocks me out like a tranquilizer dart to the neck. But I do. If I'm like not sleeping, I'm serious. One warm cup of chamomile, done, done. Going down like a lion on the Serengeti. Thump. Uh, no, the it's a breakfast. It's called a breakfast tea. It's a black tea. It's very just a simple, straightforward brand of style of tea. And that's the one that they have most frequently when they say it's tea time. It's not that they want a whole bunch of different teas. They really just want a good hearty black tea with a little bit of sweet in it and a little bit of cream. And everybody's kind of got their balance of two sugars, one cream, or one sugar, two creams, or none, or you know what I mean. This is kind of their tea culture. It's not so you know full of kaleidoscope of different tea types. However, I do like a lot of different teas, and I think I prefer the lighter teas more the white teas. Yeah, but then again, then I say I like the breakfast tea, which is a straight black tea, so yeah. And green tea, but it has to be steeped correctly. Like there's so many things if you get into being a tea head. And it's just how you do the water, right? There's 3 different boils according to Japanese tea culture. Now they know a little bit about tea, I think. And there's 3 boils. And the first boil is when the bubbles start to gather on the surface of the vessel inside, whatever you're boiling in, a pot or a jug or whatever. And then the second boil is when those bubbles start to come off the surface and float up. Right? And the third boil is when it's fully rolling and bubbling. Now, this is considered burnt water to their tea culture. The third boil is burnt. It's useless. You can't cool it down and reuse it. You just messed it all up. So it's getting to the second boil and then stopping the temperature from increasing. So just as the bubbles are starting to release, this is the temperature that correctly, because the polyphenols and such that are in here are heat soluble. So if you heat them up too much, then they all go tannins and it's nasty and it's not as effective. So there are right ways and wrong ways to drink tea. And green tea is highly misunderstood. It's always too hot. Yeah, they go bitter. You got it. You know it. It's not just boil water and throw it on there. Like, come on, man. My bad. My bad. You can't unknow things. Man. This was a really good cup of tea, dude. I think 3 more of those, and I'll want to do something. I'm a lazy sucker. Oh my goodness. No, I do a few hours. But the pieces are very heavy now, so it's really, really hard work. Oh, your dad was Irish. Okay, right on. No, there's some cultures that just know. Yeah, they know. They've got it. I mean, look, the U.S. is only a couple of 100 years old, 250 years, right? They've got breweries and bakeries that are older than our country. What are you talking about? I mean, it's 250. That's nice. I'm happy for that. I'm lazy. Yeah, no, I like to do things simple. You're not lazy. You just like things simple. I support that. My folks drank mud. To call it coffee is an insult to fertilizer because it was gritty, it was dark, it was suffering. Oh man, days old, reheated. Just that was the those. Wow, just those are the days. I like a good perk coffee. Yeah, a coffee. Yeah, those. I need one of those out here. A nice steel percolator pot. Yeah, straight up bakeries older than us. Bakeries and breweries older than our entire nation. So suck it. I like America and I'm all about it. Yeah, but we're babies. I dare you to find a better tea within 5 yards. That was good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't. I ebb and tide. Yeah, I don't have like everybody's. Oh, what kind of coffee do you like? I'm like, well, I'm not sure. Today, I think I'd like a latte. Like, you know, I don't like one. What's your favorite smoothie? How dare you discriminate? How dare you discriminate against other drinks? Get all Greta Thunberg. How dare you discriminate against different? Yeah, I never considered myself a baker, but I can actually. I make some mean bread. I make some mean bread. Thanks, mom. Yeah, yeah. Not a whole lot of fantastic noise going on right now. Yeah, their monarch queen. Uh, well, it's. I mean, the monarchy is her son now. The former king passed a few years back, and the entire country wore black for a year, every day in mourning, not out of demand or force, out of you can if you want to or not. And he was the longest reigning monarch uh, until he passed, and then Queen Elizabeth took over like a year or so after him. Yeah, that's how close. And his son is now the monarch, King Rama Ga or Rama Sip, Rama 10. But his mother just passed, so she was the queen mother for over 70 some years, and again, longest reigning. Will never be another like her. So the whole country is in mourning. There's fireworks at night and a whole bunch of different stuff. It's different, interesting to witness and be a part of and feel. Shoe fly, buzz off. I know my tea is good. Go away. Yeah, yeah. They probably have those bakeries probably have like their starter dough that's older than the United States. Oh my goodness! There does. There is. You can find it on Google right now. Right now, what is the oldest starter dough in the world? And be like, Japan, 742 years ago, still with the same mother dough. Rice noodle number 10. Aha, nice. The Wi-Fi. That'll happen. I get patchy connection out here, especially trying to stream live. It's asking a lot. Yeah, but it's good. Yeah, I'd make you a cup of tea. Fly, piss off, eh? It's my cup of tea. I'd make you a cup of tea if you were here. I'd let you have dibs on the fainting couch over here, whatever you want to call it, because I'm serious. Once you snuggle up in that thing, it's just the right amount of temperature and oh man, done. Just looking at it, I know I would just. Yeah, I don't mind walking long distances. So when I say it's within walking distance, it could be pretty far. But within walking distance, there's a big dam and a reservoir. I've showed that before. I'll show it again. But it's nice. It's a nice, healthy walk, mostly shaded. Not a whole lot of people. You can't help it. Just can't help but look off into the distance. Can I get the angle correctly? No, the glare is. It's too much glare today. Even though it's cloudy gray. Oy. There we go. Poing. Let me get my big old glowing, reflecting face out of there. Ooh, you're so full. What did you eat? No, that was me moving this plastic chair. Yeah, it's nothing fancy out here. Just chair on the floor. Get up. This fly is after my tea because he knows it's awesome. What's that? Oh, sometimes I walk there, sometimes I run there, sometimes I motorbike there. Yeah, I should not be running there. The uphill is pretty not good. The downhill is definitely a no run situation. That's a slide situation. You got to walk. Yeah, to the far end and back is a pretty healthy walk. That's a good. Oh, I'm in the screen again. Meh, meh. Anyway, that looks pretty Jurassic right there. Oatmeal. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not an oatmealist. If there's an, I like to put that on things because I think it's funny. I like the ist. An oatmealist, yeah, I'll put anything in there. Raisins, dates, yeah, dried mango, apple. I don't care. I don't care. Put it all in there. Cinnamon. What do you got? What do you want? Darn oatmealists. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why it's good. I don't keep like caramel sauce around, or it just won't last. It can't. I'll put it on everything until it's gone, and then the next day I have to go get some more. I don't mind making caramel or fudge. Fudge is good too. Splash a half and half. Yeah. That's the rich. That's the good stuff. Yummies. I gotta tee up another. Ooh, applesauce. Yeah, I can make some applesauce. Yeah, I got a lot of things to do. Dehydrating, drying, canning, pickling, a lot of stuff. I can't wait for me to grow all these vegetables. I gotta make some market runs, and when I see something that's on sale that I can preserve, then I need to go ahead and do that. I can make jams and jellies and all that kind of preserves and stuff. Those are easy. Just look for the deals. Yeah, that big tree over here, this big thing, that just started out as a weed. It's a weed tree. It's just a weed. You let it grow and grow and grow. It's a huge tree. Hot, very hot tea maker. So hot. Cheers to another proper tea. Thank you. Thank you for everybody that grew the tea, the farmers that raised the cows for the milk, the bees, the honey. That is a good tea. Hmm. Yeah, we've got a good bit of provisions already set. We've got a lot of vacuum sealed pastas and rice and beans and some canned stuff, some jarred and dehydrated, lots of noodles, all different kinds of stuff like this. Quite a few containers of that stuff. I've got pretty good internal motivation to get things done, but it's always good to have another person there, not to help or anything like that, just another person present. It's like going to the gym, yeah, just to have another one there, then you've got a spotter or whatever, it's always good. But it's good to take these breaks and have a tea and stream online, catch a friend. Yeah, I'm not sure if you left the voicemail last or if I left the voicemail last, but whatever. No schedules. No schedules between friends. We don't do this. Yeah, a lot of work to do. I'll just do a bit more today. I can finish that frame nice and strong where it is, whether I want it there or not. I don't think I do, but it'll be at least there and firmly there. Yeah. I've got these little hand pump vacuum sealers for those bags. They're really good. I'll tell you what's really good are the ones that you use your vacuum cleaner for, that they stay say for like storing clothes long term, like seasonal clothes. You put a whole bunch. It's like a huge luggage bag. You lay them out, put your clothes in there, and then those are awesome. But you can put a lot of other stuff in there. It doesn't have to just be clothes. You put 30 bags of rice inside of one of those things and then vacuum seal them all together. And now you got just a big old sheet you can put on a shelf. Those things are awesome. Yeah, I know. We like this. We like the little vacuum sealer bags a lot. We don't like we want to be more sustainable and responsible in use of plastic and stuff like this. It's near impossible. We do have a good start to a nice jarring session though. Yeah, we've got a bunch of new ones in, new glass jars, all new seals and lids and whatnot. You know the deal. You know it is. So again, hit the market, look for some cheap cauliflower and carrots and broccoli and stuff. Make the Italian giardiniera. How do you pronounce that? I like that one. Spicy red onions. Yeah. Oh yeah. All in there. Cloves of garlic, a nice red chili pepper. Just one is enough to just give it a heat. Yeah, I know, Flo. I do too, and that's why I'm like, from now on, I'm not starting any friendships, no relationships that aren't chill. Just that's from the beginning. Number one is, man, no schedule, no expectations, yeah, no promises. Just be. I don't need to do anything at any time or whatever. It's all good. I'll put on some music to get me going. The eye of the tiger. Not that old. No. We'll do that. Yeah, I'll take my laundry in with me tomorrow. If I do it here, I do it in one of the other showers. I just do it all on the floor. Soak it, rinse it, soap it, scrub it, rinse it, drain it, and then dry it. Oh yeah, when I came here, I used them. Like I only packed 4 bags when I came to Thailand. Everything else was gone. 4 bags. I could carry them, but it was a strain. Yeah, they were pretty heavy. and but yeah, that's it. And it was just layered, packed. That stuff was just sucked down to just a couple inches thick, and pack them in there. I put a bunch of stuff in there. A whole bunch of stuff I didn't wind up needing. That's for sure. Yeah, they've got a Thai basil here, which is like more, it's not as sweet. I like a sweet basil. And then there's like an Italian basil that isn't as sweet as sweet basil. And they're easily confused, which is sucky. So you really got to get in there and huff them. But yeah, it grows crazy here. Like there's just driving down the road, they're covered in different herbs. You'll see people just stopped with their knife out, cutting stuff to take home like it's a salad buffet. Throw it all in the soup. Chuck a chicken in there. About 400 chili peppers. 35 messages that someone sent you. That's funny. They're either being funny to kind of just be annoying funny, or they're really annoying. Just kidding. Or they have an issue. Oh, he answered me. I tapped my fingers on the table and he rattled at his chin. Oh, he didn't do it again. Doggone it. That was awesome. Oh yeah, yeah, no, no. On the floor? Yeah, there's no problem. Whatever. That's all right, it's getting it done. Uh, yeah. Uh, get down there and get it done. First you gotta clean the shower. That's what that means. You gotta go in there, clean the shower down real nice, and then you can go in there and start doing your laundry. Yeah, it's a little bit of work. You start to respect what a washing machine does when you push the beep. Yeah. Oh boy, yeah, it's just a lot of work. Yeah, there's so many different basils, and they take a little while to get started. You find out you plant them everywhere to see where they're happy, and then where they flourish. That's where they're going to dig it. I like that kind of minefield strategy. Just put it everywhere. And rosemary and thyme and yeah, I got lemongrass. I have bamboo stands I need to plant. Man, so much to do, so much. I gotta take the yard machine in for repairs. It was beat on by the people that worked here and stuff. They did some of the grass trimming and they disrespect everything they touch. So it now needs maintenance. Yeah, I mean, one of the main dishes is called pak kapaw, which is Thai basil. It's a spicy basil done with usually pork or chicken. They stay away from beef. It's expensive, or they don't know how to cook it, so it always tastes bad. So pork or beef pak kapaw is probably like number the one or two dishes. Yeah, served with steamed rice. It's pet pet and spicy or pepper chili prick prick. Pretty dang is chili red chili. And again with the fried egg, kai dao. Pakapau kai dao. Pakapau mu is pork. Pakapau kai is chicken. Kai. Gai is chicken. Kai is egg. Gai kai. Kai dao. Fried egg. Fireworks and stuff going off. Morning or celebrations or something with the family all at once. Yeah, they don't. They don't. Most Americans don't understand how easy their life is because of how it's been built. That's why they don't respect the government. They don't see what prior generations have done, what their parents invested in. They don't know. They don't get up. They don't. Everything is delivered. You know, they haven't seen anything of the world. They go to Mexico and stay on a compound so they don't get mugged. And they don't see anything of Mexico. This world is awesome. It's different. That's all. It's just different. I mean, we can say that they're spoiled and life is easier, whatever. You can put a twist to however you feel things should be. Right? Oh, I think it should be like this or whatever. But uh, and that's not neither good nor bad. Just saying that's what it is, right? It's just different. It's nice to feel something different. Know that you don't. The world all doesn't have to live that way, and it gives you an option of like, hey, wait a minute, why why do I live like this? Why am I stressed out, freaking out, disintegrating? Lemongrass, yeah, lemongrass. It's a good one. Many medicinal purposes. It's healthy in teas. It's good in soup. Yeah, lemongrass, versatile. These are the kind of things I want to plant. Again, plant it everywhere. See where it lives. That's where it stays. Go around in layers. Do I dream in Thailandese? I don't speak Thai very well. Put Thai midai happy, I usually say, and then they laugh because I speak perfect Thai when I say that. I don't even have an accent. They're like, you don't even have an accent. That's not cool. And then, so it's a good way to break the ice. But no, I am not. I'm far from fluent, but what I know, I speak and use very well. So it's just about increasing my vocabulary by frequency of use, like anything. No, I dream weird. Yeah. It's nice to be dreaming again. I hadn't dreamt in years, or at least that I remembered. Yeah, recently over a 4 night period, I had the dream in three of the same nights. Like one night and then not the next, and then the next two, the same dream. It's very weird. Yeah, and it was about coming here, so it's a good thing I'm here. It's good too. I'll miss Halloween. I'll be out here. Wait, that's tomorrow, right? Oh, yeah, it is. It's Friday. Tomorrow's 31st, and I'm going into town. I don't think I'm going to spend the night, though. I think I'm just going to go and then come back out. Decisions. We shall see. What judgmental term? Did I miss something? What, Thailandese? No. Don't worry. I'm not a sensitive butterfly. Don't worry. I know you're coming. Look, I'm able to listen to your heart, not just the words or stuff like this. Yeah, I've learned how to do this. Yeah, that's what we have to do. We all make errors with our words or whatever. Like, don't worry. I won't. I won't jump to the offense. That's not my initial go-to feeling. Are you dreamt in Portuguese? Ah, Português. Muito bem, obrigada. I like this language. It's like a blend of Spanish and French. It's very, I think it's very, no. I don't celebrate. It's just another night to, oh yeah, I'm not in for Halloween. I don't care about that. It's silliness. It's a nonsense, even for kids. But yeah, they do it just because it's another reason for a party rather than just another Friday night. They can do something with it. But other than that, they don't really care. They don't hold a value to it. What do we got going over here? Phone is vibrating. Yeah, they celebrate everything. Any reason for a party. There's 3 New Years here. Three. That's right. Three. There's the Western New Year. Is that the? I think that's the calendar. The first one in the calendar. Then the Thai New Year. Then the Chinese New Year. Yeah, there's three different calendars they celebrate them all because it's time to party and they're like they're done. They're done for 4 days or if it's around a weekend more. It's just done. I would say Thanksgiving is probably not a big one that's celebrated because that's very unique to America. That's, only a US holiday. So it's not as ubiquitous as all the others. 4th of July, right? This one, though, you'll get like enclaves of Americans that'll celebrate these, or the restaurant owners or something will put on a Thanksgiving spread or something. So, yeah, Christmas they get into because that's about getting gifts, right? That's all that's about. It's only about getting gifts, so they like that. So that message hasn't been taught very well, but whatever. Another reason to party. Hmm. I can smell all the fresh cut weeds those guys have been whacking. Yeah, I can smell it. It smells good. Yeah, yeah, that's the capitalist marketing campaigns. Yeah, they got to push a lot of stuff, Valentine's Day and all these kind of things, and President's Day sales and all this. Yeah, that's what they can hang on to as something to be special. Like it should just be a good price all the time, a fair deal for what you're selling. Like, don't roll people over 340 days a year to celebrate 25 days, of being nice. Just be reasonable. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, good call. I like that one. This is one of my favorites too. I'm like, hang on, who else's birthday does it happen where everybody gets gifts for each other and the whole like, oh, I'm sorry, on someone's birthday you get the birthday baby the gifts, the one whoever was born. Yeah, my birthday you get me gifts. Your birthday I get you gifts. I don't get everybody in my family a gift because it's my birthday. Hang on a minute, what? Yeah, that one always tripped me out. I was like, hang on, dude. Even as a kid, I'm like, how cool is that? I mean, like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong, but what? No, no. I mean, the premise is lost in the gifts and the nonsensory, yeah, and all this. But the real gift of the season that is given to everybody, right, is lost in commercialization. Man, that breeze. Oh, so many things right with that breeze. Whew. Yeah, word flow. Yeah, yeah. These things, right? Oh, I helped the so and so and this and that, and it's just about being good all the time. It's just about making the right choices all the time, not from the fundamental part of you know m- uh, getting into a fight with something or someone isn't where the seed was planted. Some that grew from a whole nother different problem way down here with ego or image being offended or something. And then finally it gets built up to this. Like, this is where the problem originated. This is where we need to focus. And then it's a lot easier before the mess gets all over the place. Yeah, wrong, right choices, whatever. You don't really know what's wrong, right. What it's supposed to be is your definition of right what it's supposed to be, is mine. You know what I mean? it gets pretty deep pretty quick because it's, it's all based on individuality, how you were brought up, what you were taught. We have a similar set of morals or standard or law code or whatever of understanding of things you don't do, essentially all based off the Ten Commandments, right? And then morphed into many other laws, but how you carry yourself, the law that you carry every day, that you're not willing to give offenses. This is where they start. Don't give them, don't take them. Then they don't become problems. Then they don't become fights, and they don't become wars. That's some pretty tree hugger stuff, man. I didn't think I needed to ever say anything like that, man. That is some tree loving right there. But yeah, it fits. Yeah, this public education system or education in general is so heavily slanted. It's painful. There is a big emergence of neighborhood, like parental teaching. They're like, where they take the time where one has a day off, and all the kids go to that house, and they have a certain set of education that they see, and playtime and food and snacks and whatnot until the parents come home and get them later. And then the next person has a day off or two, and then that's when they overlap, and then they just kind of share the education of the kids in the neighborhood up to a certain age level, because it's not complicated. It's not, those formative years of being with family, friends, and neighbors rather than a stranger they're really important, more than knowing your multiplication tables, but still important. Right here, the temperature now is let's see, what's it say down in the corner? 28C. What is that, like 87? 80, 88, something like that. I don't know. I'm not converting it. Yeah. You don't want lawlessness. You don't want just anarchy. So, is it humid? Yeah, it's pretty humid. There's a nice haze in the air and rain dotted about. There's a slow moving breeze, but it's comfortable. This temperature is comfortable. It's got to be somewhere in the mid upper 80s. Oh, it's a 79. Oh, that's even better. That's why it's so comfortable. 70? Oh, luxurious. Yeah, I think that's why the sun is so, man, I can't, so glare because of the haze. If I point it down, does that help? If I point it up, does that help? Yeah, right on. It's time. I think it is a good time. I'm going to put on some music, do the next couple of steps of framing in that house there. Always good to chat with you, either live or in our private messaging. Yeah, full. Always good. Anybody stopping by, always good to hang out. I don't do it for subscriptions or anything like that. I just want you to see this part of the beautiful world that we live in that you might not get to see all the time or ever. Take care. God bless.